Howdy and welcome. I'm Mike from Board Games for One. I'm here because I found a hidden gem that I really want you to know about to see if this is a good solo play for you. Now, this is a 1 to 4 player game, Heroes Crossing. Do you like 90s style RPGs like on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, your Final Fantasy, where you get to play the NPCs in the shops? You'll like this. First, let me show you how to set this game up. Let's switch overhead. You have different level cards of heroes. You're going to take the piles of level 1, split them up. You're going to have like 12 in each pile. You're going to shuffle them up, blah, blah, blah. You're going to take 4, and you're going to take 4 level 2, and you're going to take 4 level 3. Put level 3 at the bottom. So you're going to have a total of 12 cards, then level 2, then level 1. You're going to flip over 4 cards right in the slot. See how cool these are? And you'll see level 1. I was going to save this for the review, but why not? Level 1 are 8-bit. And then when you get to level 2, they're 16-bit. And then when you get to level 3, they're 32-bit. It makes me happy. Take all the level 3 squares. These are different shops and things. Put them face down here. Take all the level 2, shuffle them up, and put them on the level 2 square. Take all your level 1, shuffle them up. Quickly, my apologies for the shaky video. I tried a new setup, thought it would work better. Turns out it didn't. Live and learn. Future videos will be more stable. Thank you. Put them right here and flip over the level 1s so that there are 5 face up. Don't flip over any level 2s or level 3s. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that. So these are the level 1 shops, and they're all 8-bit graphics as well. Then you've got your land tiles. You don't have to shuffle them up. You can if you want. Just put them in a stack to the side. Take all of your resource cubes, put them to the side there. Take your dice graveyard, put it next to the board wherever you'd like. And you will need, to not lose your dice, you will need 8 dice. You'll need 2 of each color. So I've got red, white, blue, and green for me, and then red, white, blue, and green for your opponent. Just put them to the side somewhere. Your opponent is going to need 1 set of colored workers, so I've got them over there. You are going to need your own set of workers with your dice. Then you're going to need these 5 action cards. Shuffle them up, put them face down next to the board. You'll also need your direction. I call it a direction dice. I don't know what they call it. I don't know these things. Oh my goodness. And then we've got our bonus tokens, whatever they're called, dice modifiers. Yay. Grab as many as you need, there's a lot more than that, and put them to the side. Congratulations, you're almost done. Now we just set up our phantom player. Place a worker on the 1st and 3rd of the heroes. This is your hero row right here. These are the heroes coming to visit town, and you want to attract them so that you can sell stuff. These are the shops you can use to build your town. Place the phantom player on 1 and 3. That's it. Your final one is going to get placed on your town in just a moment. So now we've got it all set up. We need to set up our own town. Draw 8 level 1 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Flip them over, and it's drafting, so it's mimicking the multiplayer draft. Pick 4 and keep those to make your town. You also get to draw 2 land tiles for free. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and shape our town. Let's see, I've got a fountain, which is worth 3 victory points at the end. I've got a weapon shop, which I need. Weapon shops, you can sell weapons, but the way it works is I would need a weapon smithy to make weapons, then deliver those weapons to the weapon shop. So I like both of those. Those are good. That's 2 already. This is not priority. That's better for end of the game. An apothecary and a potion shop. Cool. That's 4 right there. I could use the armor shop. I could, no, I'm going to do what I can do to produce, because it looks like I can get a weapon smithy up there though. So let's not do that. I can get it. Let's see, an armor shop, and I can get an apothecary up there, so I'm not going to do that either. So those can go to the side. That leaves these 4. I'm going to try this out. This is a little different than I've tried in the past. And you can take all of these and just put them at the bottom of the stack, or you can make a discard pile, whatever you want. I'd put them to the bottom of the stack. All right, here we go. Now I have to shape my town. So here's the thing. No two shops can touch. There must be land in between. That makes this part really tough. All right, so weapon shop and some land. And all the land look different, but they serve the same purpose. So the different look is just for variety. Weapon shop, I want the two land next to each other. Then maybe a potion shop up here. And I can put a weapon smithy right there. I can put a mage council here. And I guess an armor shop right there. And then hope. I don't love this. I don't love this at all. But whatever. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay, so we're set up. Great. That's our town. Now, take the remaining phantom opponent player. Place him on any of the land squares. This is, I call him a thief. What are they? A spy. There we go. You got to watch me. I call things stuff. Place the spy on any land square you like. Boom. I'm going to put it right there. I'll lay it down so that you can see it a little easier. Maybe I'll do that for all of these. I'll lay them down so that you can see. There we go. We're all set up. I've got all my workers. So now, I think the best way to learn how to play is just play. So let's go through round one. Nice thing is the game has a nice little cheat sheet right here. First thing we do is draw an action card. This game has a cool dual action system. Now that's pretty bright. I'm hoping you can see it without reflection, maybe right there. What that means is I select a row for actions. You can see there are 8 different actions we're going to take. Don't worry, I'm going to take you through them all. But what it is, if you pick a row, so if I decide I'm going to bid on land, I also get the option to expel a spy from my area. You don't have to take both actions, but you can. Now we're gonna roll the zoning restriction dice. Boom, west. What that means is for this round, I can only place land to the west of any existing tiles. Oh boy, these are all level 1. I'll get to upgrade to level 2 and to level 3. The way it works, if I want a level 2 potion shop, I have to have a level 1 there first. If I want a level 3, I have to have at least a level 2. There are also special tiles that will pop up. Like this one here prevents a spy from moving onto this land. It's protected land. This one here is a foundation. So you could lay this just like it was a building. I don't have a legal spot for it, so we'll pretend it's here. And what that lets me do is place a level 2 or 3 directly on it. I get to skip the whole level 1 thing, so that's pretty powerful. There are 2 other special tiles. One of them you saw, the fountain, was worth 3 points, and we'll wait for the other. Then we have, of course, the weapon smithy, which produces weapons, the mage council, which produces magic items, and the apothecary produces potions. The armor smithy would produce armor, and then each of those has a shop version. Weapon shop, you sell the weapon, and that is where you attract the heroes. So let's get to it. Going to roll our resource die. I roll mine. Boom. 2, 3, 1, and 2 is what I have. Then I roll the phantom players. Okay, 6, 6, 4, and 1. And I forgot, as part of setup, we each start the game with 2 dice modifiers. Now your phantom player, they only use dice modifiers to get rid of dice. So at the beginning of the round, what you do is you discard 1 and you remove the highest value dice on the board, whether it's yours or theirs. If there's a tie, you get to pick which one. Well, I'm going to remove the 6, place it in the dice graveyard. Use your next dice modifier, place a 6. So there we go. Cool thing is this game, even in solo mode, allows you to steal the opponent's dice if you want. We'll go over that when I get to it. Now, I get to draft my dice. So I have 4 dice to draft and take actions. I want to build my town ultimately with the goal of attracting heroes. I attract heroes by giving them the resources they're looking for. So they want armor or wild, which is anything. The white wizard wants a magic resource, wild of anything. So I can right now only produce magic. But I would like to buy, I would really like to bid. This is where these opponents get in the way. So if you have the phantom player on the weaponsmithy, which is what I want, then it's assumed they have a dice value of 4. That means I need to have a 5 or higher in order to claim that. I do not. The other thing is the dice you draft have to match the color of whatever action you're doing. A weaponsmithy is red. I'd have to use a red dice. Mage Council is blue. I'd have to use a blue dice. I can't get either because I don't have anything 5 or higher. They don't have anything 5 or higher for me to steal, so this is going to be a kind of lame round. I can get an apothecary, so I'm going to place a worker and a dice there. That means I win it. I get the apothecary. Boom. I'm going to place the apothecary. Oh man, I can't place it, so I can't take that action. Silly me. All right, let's go backward. I can't do that. Oh boy. Okay, so I need land. So let's get land and spy. I'll do it just so you see what happens. I'm going to get land and spy. I have to waste a die to do it. Man, I don't want to do that. But what am I going to do, you know? I'm going to waste a white die, so I'll put it in the dice graveyard, get land. I get to take 1. And what do I need to build? I would like to get the apothecary, so let's go potion shop, land right there, and I can put the apothecary right there, I think. I think that's a decent plan. Get a little trail going here. Even though, I mean, this is tough. Boy, this is ugly. All right, so next I get to move the spy. That's bad. So what that means is the spy is going to move the direction on the dice. West. They cannot stop on shops. They can only stop on open land. So let's move west. Obviously it's off, so they just wrap around. They land right back there. That wasn't too bad. I can deal with that. Okay, I've got 3 more dice to draft. I've got these dice modifiers that I can use, actually. This could be amazing. I could use a 3 red and 2 dice modifiers to make it a 5 and get that weaponsmithy that I want so bad. That's not a bad plan. Of course, I can't produce. Whatever, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to, which means I'm going to do 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use both dice modifiers. I'm going to bid on the weaponsmithy. They only have a 4. I have a 5. That means I win. The way it would work otherwise, if I had a 4, they have a 4, then the way the dice, the way you resolve a tie is whoever's on top. So they were there first, so I placed my worker under, so I would lose at a 4. But I win, so I discard my dice modifiers, and just remember it was a 5, though. Just remember that. And I put their worker, I just leave them there. I take mine back, and I place the weaponsmithy. But you know what? I was so stupid in placing that land. I also made a mistake. This is what happens. I made a mistake because I could only place land to the west. I placed it to the east, so I have to place it to the west, which actually doesn't hurt me. So let's put it there. My apologies. But that actually makes this possible. So that wasn't intentional, but I got to pay attention. I can only build on the west. Cool. Then I replace this immediately, and we have a new special kind of land. This means that I can move resources through without using any movement points. We'll get to movement points. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. I did that. I've got 2 dice left. So if I want to get this apothecary while I can. So, oh, but I don't have the land. Again, same exact problem. And I don't want to waste a turn getting land. So what if I produce? Let's produce by attracting that. Okay, so attract is where you attract a hero. Thing is, to attract a hero, I have to have resources to sell. So let's start by producing. I can produce in my Mage Council. That's the only place I can produce. And that's it. So let's just do it. Let's go to the dice graveyard. I'm going to produce with a dice of 1. That means I only produce 1 resource. If it was 4, I'm sorry, if it was higher than 4, so 5 or 6, then I would get 1 extra resource. Okay, whatever. And now, what did I do? What did I do? The next thing is I also get to attract. So you don't have to do these in order, but I can do both. I can choose to attract one of these using the dice, because you only use 1 dice for the action. So I could use this dice to attract. It's not going to do any good, but what you do is you put your worker there. If the phantom opponent is there, they stay on top. So they're the first ones there, which means they win any ties. And it's assumed that they always have a 4. So you have to get a 5 or higher to beat them. So basically, what this means is if I have a resource, then when it comes to the Attract Heroes phase, I can place one of my resources from my shop there to get that white wizard to come and visit my shop. And I get victory points for when they do that. All right, so now can I produce? I produced. Now can I move? See, if I could move the Mage Council to a magic shop, but I don't have a magic shop. So that does me no good. Whopper, wow, wow, wow. So what if I get land? I can bid and expel. So earlier when I did the bid, I should have expelled the spy. I didn't do both because I'm not paying attention. So I'm going to do the bid action for 2. And I'm going to do this because I can get this here, and this will act as land. So place your little worker and take your land. All right, so I'm going to be wanting an apothecary, and I want the apothecary to be somewhat close. So maybe I can put this right here. The thing is, it adds travel, but I kind of like it right there. Oh, it has to be west. Oh my goodness. We're going to put it right here. And a spy cannot move onto that space, which is nice. So it's to the west, and we replace this with level 1, and I get to use the expel spy, but only, and this is all on the quick reference, and your one quick reference for the single player. You can only expel the spy if the die is 5 or 6, and it is not. So I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway, so I haven't missed anything. All right, cool. There's a magic shop. I need it. All right. That's it. I used all of my die. So where are we now? Now we go to the Resolve Hero Attraction. So we do that including the Phantom Player. The Phantom Player satisfies the rightmost resource of any hero that they have attracted. And they do it based on their level. So these are level 1 heroes, so that means it's 1 resource that they have satisfied. 1 resource and 1 resource. If this was level 2, they would get 2 resources. Level 3, 3 resources. All right, so you can see how that can go pretty fast. It doesn't earn them any points, but it prevents you from getting points. And I forgot to put my little dude on the victory track here. I win, obviously, as I said in the intro, by getting 40 points or more. That's normal mode, so let's see if I can do it. Let's see if you want to stick around for it. I don't know. Okay, we did that. Cleanup. Now for cleanup. Take back any workers. Should have been out there anyway. And then we go ahead and move our Phantom Player 1 space to the right. So I come back here because I couldn't place any resources because I didn't have anything in the shop, so that was wasted. They go to the right one as well. If there's ever a blank space, they just hop over it. No big deal. Okay, we did our cleanup. We've done our final building bids. We don't have any heroes to restock. Once they're satisfied, then they get removed. So we're going to get that in a minute. And we don't have to worry about progressing era. We've returned workers. Now we return our dice. I'll show you progressing eras shortly. It's going to happen this turn probably, I'm pretty sure. If we had any heroes down here, they could use their abilities and get refreshed. We don't have to worry about it. We returned our dice, and we now start from the beginning. So we're going to flip round 2. Flip an action card, and this is wild, which is cool. That means I get to turn it to any side. So I'm going to turn it to the no restriction side. Multiplayer, you may not want to do that because you may want to mess with other people. Solo, I don't see why you'd pick anything else. No restriction means I can place buildings in any direction that I want. Let's roll our resource die. There we go. 3, 2, 5, and 4. 5, 3, 3, and 5. And you can see they don't have any dice modifiers, and you may be wondering, how do they get them? By stealing. So if I ever steal any of their dice, you're gonna see it. And you're gonna see it, so hang in there, hang in there. So all of these are available. All right, now let's go to drafting dice. I need to start attracting heroes to get points, which means I need to start producing, I need to start moving, I need to move stuff, but I need the magic shop. So I'm gonna use they are right there. Oh man. I would need a 5 or 6, and even if I were to steal, I can't do that because I don't have any modifiers. So that's gonna have to wait. How about the apothecary? I've got a 5, so I can do that. Let's get the apothecary. 5, boom. That's what I need, right? I've got a potion shop, so I can go to the apothecary. There we are. So boom and boom. I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna place you. I have no restrictions, so I'm gonna place you right here. There we go. And you want your buildings as close to each other as possible, and you'll see when I move resources, because you want to move as little as possible between your production center and your shop. All right, so we'll put you there. You stay where you are. You come back here, and we'll see what comes up. A potion shop. You cannot have more than one of any type. So one potion shop, this is useless. Mage Council is useless. Magic shop, I do need. These I can take. You just can't. You can have as many of the special tiles as you want. You just can't have the multiple shops. The other cool thing with the special tiles is they can replace land spots. So let's say I got this right here. I could place this in a land spot, and that allows me to move resources without using a move point. So I would just take this out and put that in. Now the foundation is different because that counts as a building, so it has to go anywhere where a building could go. I want to avoid stealing dice because I'll show you how it works. If I wanted to steal a dice, I have to give the phantom player 1 dice, and I have to give them a modifier. I don't have one. Let's pretend I did. Then I would have to give them a modifier, and then I could take any one of their dice and bring it back. Okay? So that is how they earn modifiers. So I try to avoid that if at all possible. All right, I need, in order to attract these heroes and gain them, I need some armor. The thing is, if you're the last person to satisfy their wants, then when you place your cube there, not only do you get points, you also gain that card and the ability on it. That hero is now your ally. All right, this was a 3, I hope. I hope it was a 3. I feel like, man, I need to produce at an armor smithy, and I don't have one. So I just need to clear these so more shops come up. I'm going to take a foundation for 3. I'm going to take a foundation for 3. But I can't, so because if I do bid, then the next is the spy moves. And I don't have a legal place to put it. because this is a building. Man. So the other thing I could do is take this, and that will replace a land spot. Or I can place it as a new spot, which is what I prefer. So I need that, let's see, I need a foundation so that we can do a magic shop, right? So I have no restrictions, so I'm going to put it right there, and we'll put a magic, it would be a lot better right here. That would be useful. But this is okay. We're going to put it right here. Good. Ah, armor smithy. Okay. And I get to move the spy. I have to move the spy. There's no restriction, so I get to choose where the spy moves. I can move them up or I can move them over. Right now, up is harmless. That's not going to hurt anything. So let's do it. Okay. Took care of that. Boom. Now I kind of want to bid on that, but I would need to use a white die to get the armor smithy. And I need to, I can't satisfy the magic without a magic shop. Oh my goodness, can I produce? Let's produce and get land. I should have done that first, right? I can do that. So let's produce some weapons at the weapons smithy. So I get to produce and get land. Produce of the weapons smithy, it's a 4, so I only get 1. If it was 5 or 6, I would have gotten a bonus 1. And get land. All right. Where are we going to put you, land? I guess anywhere is fine. We'll give you a backup option right here. There we go. Because I can now, you know what? Since there's no restrictions, let's put this right here so I can put an armor shop right there. That's great. Okay, 1 die left and it's blue. If I want to attract a hero, which it's pointless right now because I have no items in shops, but you have to use a die that matches the icon in the bottom right corner. Some only have 1 color, some don't. So this is blue, so I'd have to use a blue die. This is white, I'd have to use a white die. Green, green die. They have more than 1 type, you can use whatever you want. If I wanted to move, let's say I wanted to move from my weapon smithy to my weapon shop, I could use the move action, and what it would do is I would get 1 movement for each pip on the die. So I would get 2 movement points. So I could go 1, 2, 1, 2. But I can't do that because I would need to use a red die. So blue die, I can just move magic stuff. I'm in a pickle. Of course, here doesn't require an action point. So if I had a 2, I could go 1. It doesn't count, so I would still have 2 action points. But what am I going to do with this blue other than no, I almost need modifiers. So yes, I'm going to do modifiers. Here's the cool thing. So expel the spy. Remember, it has to be a 5 or 6, so it doesn't work. I get modifiers if it's less than 4. So if it's 1 to 3, then you get 2 modifiers. If it's 4, 5, 6, then you only get 1. So I'm going to put you in the graveyard. That ends this round. We still have not attracted any heroes yet, so we are going to keep going. Let's resolve hero attraction. Let's see. They get a resource. It's wild. They get a resource, also wild. And we don't have any building spaces to refill, no heroes to restock, no heroes to refresh, so we're going to move our opponent. So the phantom opponent just moves to the right. If they get to the end, they go back to the beginning. That's it. Boom. And boom. And we haven't gotten to progressing eras yet, but once it happens quickly. Let's get all of our dice back. I now have 2 modifiers. Let's flip that action card over. Roll our restriction die. We can only build to the east. Let's roll them. Phantom player, 2, 3, 3, and 6. They don't have any dice modifiers. That's great. Right there, right there, right there. Let's get straight to this. So I need that magic shop. So let's go 4, and boom. Although the armor smithy is actually more important. But I think I'm just going to lose these lower level guys, and I don't think that's really wise. Magic shop, here we go. You don't really need to build your town like I am. So I bid, that's my action, and I get modifiers. The dice is a 4, so I get only 1. Alright, bring them back here. When using this, whatever your die is, that counts for both actions. If you place a dice modifier, say 5, it applies to both of the actions in the row that you selected. Now I can move some resources to my weapon shop, but what point is that? I can, however, try to attract this hero right there, but I need to replace this first. Weapon shop's useless. So the only thing here that's useful is an armor smithy and a foundation. Guess what I did? Again, I forgot about the zoning restriction. I can't place the magic shop there because it has to be to the east. So I have to place it way up here, which is redonkatonk, really. It's just stupid and silly. It's stupid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 just to move magic, but I can't take it back because I've already revealed the tile, so it's just too late, and that's so unfortunate. Oh man, that was stupid. That was really stupid. And the other issue is the spy blocks movement. I can't move through it, so I can't go 1, 2, 3 because the spy blocks it. So I am not doing well. Big surprise. All right, so I can't get, I can't attract that hero anyway. What I need is the armor smithy. So let's do it. Armor smithy. I'm going to take it. It's a 3, so it's bid and modifiers again. It's less than 4, so I get 2. So I've got plenty of modifiers. Oh, I can only place to the east. I got to remember this. I got to remember that. So I can't do it. And that's good. I haven't flipped anything over. I need to just have this like prominent in the center so I don't forget that. Okay, so that can't happen. I would need to attract and get land in order to place that armor smithy. Or produce for the potion shop. I can do that. Let's produce for the potion shop. So I'm going to produce and move the spy, which whatever, I can deal with that. So I'm going to produce at the potion shop. It's a 5. That means I get 1 plus another. 5 and 6 gets me a bonus resource. Cool. And put that in the dice graveyard. The spy moves to the east. Boom. And that is that. Now I've got red and red. I could move some. I would really like to get these to the shop, but I would have to steal a green die. I would move them to the shop, and then I would need a green die to attract them, so I just can't. I can't attract anyone this round. Man, this is bad. So let me produce, I think. I mean, it's a 4, so that's not amazing. I can produce, or I can get a foundation and prepare for the future, but I need land for that. So let's just produce and move the spy again. Or I can move and get, no, I can't get rid of the spy because I need a 5 or a 6. So let's just produce another weapon and move the spy to the east. Boom. They skip buildings and just wrap around. Done. And white, I can't, so let's get land, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to get land. I'm going to attract and get land. Who am I going to attract? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll attract you, and I placed these in the wrong spot. Those go in the apothecary. All right, so whatever, we'll attract, I don't have to, and get land. So for the armor shop, I'm going to put it right here. So we can place the armor shop to the east or the south. Yes, that will do. Cool. That's all of my stuff. Let's resolve the heroes. So they place a second one, boom, and they won that hero. They just get discarded. The opponent doesn't keep them. And then, let's see, nothing. They place another. They win that hero. Take them off. Boom. So the defender and the knight have been drawn to a phantom player's town. They have left our town. They are not interested in my shops. I don't blame them. And I don't get to place anything because this isn't green. So I really couldn't even place it there, honestly. I was just doing something. All right. Sorry, these workers stay where they were. Now we go ahead and flip over our heroes. Boom, we've got a Wanderer, level 2. Good, so we get to progress the era. And a Sky Pirate of level 2. That's exciting. Cool. So let's go 1 and 2. They move to the right, they move to the right, move to the right, and we actually have to progress the era. So hold on. Whenever you reveal a level 2, then the level 2 shops become available, or level 2 tiles. Same thing when you reveal a level 3, then the level 3 shops become available. So we're at level 2, so we move 1 to the right and 1 to the right. There we go. So we've got a level 2 weaponsmithy, magic shop, and armor smithy. Benefit, a level 2 weaponsmithy produces 2 weapons, and then if you get a 5 or 6, you get a bonus resource as well. The magic shop, what they do is they give you points. So if I give a hero, which at some point here I have to, give a hero a resource from a level 1 shop, I get 1 point. If I do it from a level 2 shop, I get 2 points for each resource. Level 3 shop, I get 3 points. All right, we moved them. Dice are over here. Dice are over here. And that's it. Let's flip and roll. All right, no restrictions, so we don't have to worry. Remember to put you there so I don't forget. Okay, what do we want to do? Roll our die. Three, 6, 4, and 2. 5, 5, 3, and 6. They don't have any dice modifiers, thank goodness, because I'm not giving them any, because I haven't stolen. Alright, so I really need to get magic, because they're going to take them away, and I need to get the apothecary moved. But I can't unless I expel. How do I expel? With the attract action of a 5 or higher. So I'm going to attract the Wanderer. I'm going to attract the Wanderer with my 6, and that's going to be troublesome. Oh, no, you know what? I can do it with a green. I can do it with a green. No. No, I don't need to. This is fine. So I'm going to attract with the red because they have red, white, or green. And with that attract action, it's 5 or higher. I get to expel the spy, so they go off the board. Now the next time if the spy action happens, they come back onto the board and I choose the space. Now I need to get some resources here. I don't have any red die. I could steal this red die. I don't want to. I'm going to use green. Oh no, what were you? Crud, what was it? Was it a 4? Was it? It was a 3. What was it? I don't know what it was. Ah. All right. There's a green 5, and I'm going to move, which also gets me land. I don't care so much. So move for 5. I get to move 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th point is lost. Go to the dice graveyard, get some land. Why not? I need like a better way to the magic shop, like an alternate route, so I'll put it there. So no matter what, I can get there. That's awful. I just can't believe I did that. Good. So that leaves, that means I'm going to be able to attract this one here. What I really need is to attract this one, and that would be a green die of 5 or higher, and I'm gonna do it because I need the points. Or I can go for these shops. I can go for a magic shop upgrade. I can't do both. Maybe I can. I'm gonna do it. 2, and give them a dice modifier so that I can steal their 5. That's how you steal. Give them one of your dice and a modifier. Take a dice for yourself. So I'm going to place the 5 to attract the commoner. I want to attract the commoner with a green die, and I'm going to have the resource that they need. And my 5 beats their 4, so we're going to win that sale. That commoner is coming over. Now, the next, that leaves me with 1 blue, so I can get the magic shop. No, I cannot. Yes, I can, because I have a magic shop. I still don't have an armor smithy. And here I'm upgrading, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to upgrade. I mean, you're supposed to place a worker. It really doesn't matter in this particular case. To upgrade, you replace the level 1 tile, put it at the bottom of the level 1 stack, which is getting lower and lower. And now we have a level 2 magic shop, so I'll get 2 points for every resource that gets placed. That's pretty cool. And that's the end of the turn. So let's attract some heroes. So I get to place any resources at all that I want. I only have a potion shop item, so I can only place that. And then we're going to go here. The white wizard is going to place their 1, because it's only a level 1 dude, the white wizard there, so boom, and they are discarded. I won't get any points, and I won't get their ability. Then we have the sky pirate, nothing's going on there, and then the commoner. So we would go in dice order. I have a 5, they have a 4. That means I get to place my resources first. They would still get to place a resource if there were spaces left after me. So keep that in mind, because it's whoever places the last resource that gets the card. Alright, so they come off. I get my worker. You go in the graveyard. You go back. And I now have a commoner, which means I have somebody with an ability. So I get to add subtract 1 to any unused potion die. That's a green. I can do that any turn 1 time by turning this to the side. And that's, I don't have to use the dice to do it. It's just a free action. All right. Let's replace the hero. Oh, let me get you off of there so I don't get confused. And let's replace. So we've got a level 2 coming right here. A dancer. You may use any die to attract any hero. Turn it to its 3 side, though. Okay, so there's a little bit of a downside. Sorcerer. Move any 2 resources to their corresponding shops. Cool. All right, it's still only level 2. Once we place a level 3, then the level 3 tile shops come out. All right, and I forgot when I took this, I was also supposed to do this. And I also forgot, because I'm not paying attention, I got excited. That was a, what was that, a 3? It was a blue 3. When I bid, I also got a produce action, and that would produce blue. It was a 3, so I'd get 1 produced in the mage count. So I forgot to do that, because bid goes with produce. Who knows what else I'm missing? Let me know in the comments. By the way, if you enjoy this, by all means, give me a like. Oh my. All right, now we just move our opponent to the Sky Pirate and the Wanderer. Here's the danger. These are level 2, which means they're going to give 2 resources. So the Phantom is going to give 2 resources if I don't get there first. That's dangerous. So I could have just given them the win, basically, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, move 1 to the right and 1 to the right. Now we're going to flip. And roll. And it's wild. I'll take it. So we're going to place it to no restriction, of course. And we're going to roll our die. Except it doesn't work that way because we didn't split it up. Red, white, green, red, whatever. There you go. 1, 2, 3, happy rolls. There you go. 2, 6, 5, and 6. That's actually good because maybe one of their die will get discarded. Good. They're going to use their modifier. I have to discard the highest die. I've got 3 6s. I'm going to get rid of one of theirs. I think what I need to dismiss is probably a 6 of white. We'll do that. I don't see any way I can win this. I think I just gave them that. Oh yeah, also when you place a resource you gain a point. So that was from a level 1 potion shop, so I got 1 point for placing that one resource. Oh boy. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get an armor smithy because I need one. It's getting ridiculous. No restriction, so I'll put you right there. There you go. I hope it's all still in screen. Armor smithy, and what goes with that? So I bid and I get land, which is fine. Although by doing that, actually, you know what? I'm better to go there. I'm going to go right there, armor shop, and I'm going to put the land there since I have no restriction. And I'm sorry if that's off screen. It might be right at the bottom. It's an armor smithy. That way I at least have a backup route if the spy gets in my way. So we did that. We got land. Goodbye. Boom. Apothecary. So I can't use that, or that. I can still use this one. And I can use all these. Alright. Now I need to produce and move. I don't see how I can win anybody. Let's move. Yeah, let's move. Who's going to move where? The weapon smithy is going to move to the weapon shop. Let's do that. But that's only 3 with a modifier. Let's do 4. So move is with spy though. So let's do it. Let's move with the spy. So we're going to do a 4 to move 1, 2, 3, 4. This is such a wasted tile because I planned poorly. And the spy is going to move onto any land tile I want. I guess there, because I'm never going to use that. There we go. And that finishes that. So discard and dice graveyard. Now I can produce and expel. So let's produce more apothecary of 6, which means we're going to go 1 and a bonus of 2. And expel, it's higher than 5, so they're back out with like I wanted. And now I've got a blue 2. And I mean, I can always use bonuses. I need that. I can get the weapon shop, or I just can't believe I have to move 4 to get to a magic shop. That's so bad. It's so bad, and there's no way around it. And you can't stop on land, so I need a 4 at least just to move 1. It's so bad. So I almost need to stop producing magic. So what else could I do? I could attract and gain modifiers, but something would need to go to a shop. Nothing is in a shop, and I can't move anything to a shop without the right color. So I could always steal. I can steal, which would let me move, and moving's gonna just do a spy thing. So you know what? Let's just produce again. I can produce or bid on the magic shop and use all 3 of these and just upgrade it. Why not? I don't know what good it'll do, but I'm gonna do it. Use all 3. That means I have 5, so I win. They stay there, and I get to place it anywhere, except I already have a level 2 magic shop. What is wrong with me? I've straight up lost my mind. So give me back my 2 and my 3 dice modifiers. And I guess I can't do anything unless I want to steal a green or a red for the weapon smithy. I don't really want it. Oh, and Yeah, no. All right, so let's just produce and expel. So produce of 2, that means I produce a third magic there, and that finishes that. Let's resolve hero attraction. They're going to put 2 resources here, a red and a white. That means that hero is gone. I've never done so bad, I swear. I swear I've never done this bad. It's incredible what the camera does. They're going to put 2 resources. It's wild. So the pirate bought 2 things from our phantom visitor. And that is it there. Brought all the workers back. Cool. So we are now progressing here, our first level 3 hero. And again, these are 16-bit, and now we're to the 32-bit. They're a lot more detailed. Same with the shops. When you get the 16 and 32-bit shops, they look a lot cooler. All right, so we've got that there. We've progressed in era, which means we revealed the level 3 shops. Cool. Boom, boom. And we move our opponent over and over and over. Get all our dice back. And we go. Shuffle this up once you've used all 5 and restart. Boom. Next one. And north. The zoning restriction dice starts to matter less and less as the game progresses. And this game is a timer. When the last level 3 hero is placed out, there's only 2 more rounds and the game ends. And I have like 1 hero. Oh, I need to remember I have the special ability, add subtract 1 to any unused potion die. Cool. Well, that doesn't, I can't go above 6 there, so that's it. All right. Okay, let's just do this. So I need to save some heroes. So they're gonna put 2. They're gonna put 2, unless I can beat them in place 3. But I don't have a blue that's gonna let me move the magic ever. I'm pretty sure that's just dead in the water. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so I've got a green 6 to attract, or to get an armor shop of level 3 would be nice. An armor shop of level 3. I'm just trying to prepare here. Armor shop of level 3. Boom. So put you back. And I bid, so I can also produce. I can produce white, which is only going to be 1 for that number 2, because it's a level 1 armor smithy. But that's okay, I'll take that. And then we're going to refill, and we've got another armor smithy. Darn it. That's bad, because that's there for the rest of the game. Like, there's no way for me to get rid of it. So that's a problem. That's a problem. There's nothing in the rulebook for if you have a whole thing of tiles that you can't use. So I house roll it, and it's never happened. But if it did, say there were 2 level 3 tiles and I couldn't use both ever, then I scrap both of them and I put 2 new ones down. But that's only if I can't buy anything, any of the level 3 or any of the level 2 or any of the level 1. All right. That action's done. So now I would like to move. What goes with move? Getting land, that's useless. How about bidding and producing is nice. Attracting and expelling is not that useful of a combo. Bid and produce is great. So can I bid with a green? No. I can bid with blue. I can bid with blue and produce. Now you can only have 4 cubes on any one tile, so 4 produced in the Mage Council, 4 in the Magic Shop. But I need to get points. So I could also, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to steal 1, 1, take a 6. And I'm going to produce again I'm going to produce and bid. So actually I can use the armor smithy. So I'm going to bid. Boom. Oh, I can't. I can't because, and I messed up there too. I couldn't do that because I needed a level 2 armor shop and I had a level 1. Oh my lord. Okay, so level 3, you go right back there. You go right back there. I need a level 2 armor smithy, so here you go. We're going to do level 2 armor smithy. It's still fixable. Level 2. There you go. Level 1. And boom. And we're going to place a level 2 tile right there. And put this over here. It's a 6, so I produce, and this produces 2 resources, and if it's a 5 or 6, you get a bonus one. Remember, you cannot go over 4. If it produces more than the capacity, you just lose it. All right, I would love to have another white die to move those to the armor shop, but I don't. So how about there is no green for me to bid on, but I can bid on a foundation and build a new magic shop, right? I don't think that's allowed. Even if it's a foundation, I don't think you're allowed to do that. I'm not aware of any demo option. So that 6, I don't want to steal again. So I guess I'll use it to attract. Who's attracted by that? The Sky Pirate. They're going to place 2. The Sky Pirate is a green. Okay, I'm just going to put it there. Attract and, well, but attract and expel are useless. Let me try this. That's green. See if I can win the dancer or not. It's a 6. Boom, go there. There you go. And they need magic is what they'll need. Except I'm going to go first. Oh no, that's not good. Actually, I shouldn't attract them because if I place a resource, they're going to place 2. And so I would need to be able to place all 3 to win that. And I won't have it. So you're just coming right back, dude. I don't know what to do with this green. And I'm not giving them another dice modifier. So let's just do our 3, which would let me move 3 in a dice modifier is going to put, no, okay, so I've got 2 in a weapon shop. That's good. That's what we're going to do. All right, I just figured it out. Okay, so we're going to attract the Sky Pirate. There we go. We're going to use our 2 weapons because they're in a weapon shop because those are wild, and we'll get them. So I'm going to produce in the weapon smithy, or 3, 4, 5. Even better, I'm going to upgrade the weapon smithy to produce more. There you go. So, and I did attract, I did expel, so now I am bidding and producing. So that's a 5. We'll just remember it's a 5. And I get that level 2 to replace. This goes at the bottom of the stack. And we're going to flip over a level 2 tile. And now I get to produce, and I had a 5, so that means I get a bonus. So we got a potion shop. Cool. So weapon smithy level 2 produces 2, plus a bonus 3rd. All right, so I have a little bit of an engine going, but it's almost too late. Matter of fact, I can guarantee it's too late. I know it's too late. All right, Tiny Town. Let's attract these heroes. So that's finished. Let's resolve hero attraction. They put a wild, and they give them a potion. The dancer really likes that potion. Sky Pirate, I'm going to take 2 from my weapon shop. There we go. And the Sky Pirate is so happy that they have now become a regular customer. They will give me aid. I love it. I need to remember to use these abilities. I'm so used to having them right here, but you can't see that. So we'll go over there and remember that they have their little bonus die. So the Sky Pirate, you may violate zoning restrictions while building. That's great. It's a little too late. My town is built. So there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. And they're going to do a wild and magic. Boom. Flip over a card to fill the gap. Sword Maiden. +1 victory point for each weapon resource in your town at the end of the game. All right. Let's move our dudes. Gunslinger, Sword Maiden. And here's the hard thing. Level 3 gets 3 resources taken away. And I forgot, I placed 2 resources, and they came from my weapon shop, so that was boom, boom. 2 points. And I'll get points at the end of the game for their level, so that's 1, 2, 3. This is like dismal. I usually end about 45 to 50 points. This is abysmal. All right, keep going. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What else? We resolved restock heroes, progress the era, don't need to. Return workers, return the dice. There we go. Let's get our dice back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's that white die? There we go. And that's it. Moved them. I need to move them. Boom, boom. Again, let me know whether this is something that would interest you. Would you try this out? I personally love the game. It's got a few flaws we'll talk about at the end. All right, south doesn't really matter anymore. You can almost stop rolling this, which is kind of an issue I do have with the game is, at least in solo mode. I don't know about multiplayer for that. Okay, let's roll. 4, 3, 5, and 1. And roll 1, 1, 6, and 2. Okay, they have 1 dice modifier. They're going to remove the highest, which is theirs, thank goodness. Because see, when it removes one of mine, it removes an action. It is not fun. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so I need to attract some of these heroes. If I can place a weapon last, I can, so if I can move 3 of these, trouble is I need 4 to get that Sword Maiden. Sorcerer, I just need to get the movement. So I've got 3, but I don't have any dice modifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm never gonna have enough to get over there. The potion die is 4, but I can add 1 to it. So I can make it a 5 if I turn that to the side. Let's remember that. But does anybody need a 5? They need magic, they need a weapon, they need either, and they need a weapon. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's just do stuff. Let's move 1. That's abysmal. So I can't move the weapons to the weapon shop this round. But I can move to the potion shop. So what goes with move this time? Move and modifiers. That's depressing, but alright. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. And dice graveyard, I get 1 modifier for that. And next, let's do 3 is useless. I can make it a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. I'm going to do another move. So it's 3 and 4. It's a 4, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get a modifier. It was 4, so I only get 1. Oh, man. Okay. Then the red 1, I may as well use to attract, but it's not going to... Yes. I can attract, but I would need a weapon, and I can't move my weapons there. So can I get a shop? Can I get... What can I do? Attract and produce. Man, it's a wasted produce action. Bid, expel, modifiers, or move. I'm going to use my modifier, so I have 2. And I'm going to go 1 and 2. That's going to give me 2 modifiers because it's only a 2. That wasn't so bad. And I can't attract any heroes because none of them need white unless I want to steal a die. If I want to steal a die, then I can do that. I don't need to upgrade the armor smithy again or the mage council. It's too late for that. I should just so I get shops, but I really just need to get points. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 resources out there. I could satisfy her needs. I could satisfy the sword, or when gaining the gunslinger from the visiting heroes, you and a target opponent roll a die. The winner gains 3 VP. The loser loses 1 VP. You win on a tie. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to steal and regret it. Steal. And what am I going to take? Green or red? I think I want it doesn't matter, they're both low. I don't want green. So I'm going to take red. Okay. And then I'm going to use the attract and produce action. So I'm going to attract the Sword Maiden. Maybe. Or I can show you how the Gunslinger works. That'd be kind of fun. But this one is worth more. So let's just do this. All right. Let's do it. Put my worker there. And that then lets me produce a weapon. I have a 1, so I produce at the level 2, that's 2. No bonus. Cool. Now we're going to attract heroes. They're going to place 3, so they've got wild, and a weapon that they satisfied. Nothing. Here, they go first because they have, remember, they're just a 4, so they have a wild and 2 weapons. And now I get to place mine from my weapon shop, a whopping 1 point. I really need to upgrade that. Okay. But anyway, I win that hero, so that's good. So slide you there. You go away. Worker comes back. They go back in the stock, and I now have the Sword Maiden, which is awesome. 3 points plus 1 VP for each weapon resource in your town at the end of the game. That's awesome. So at least my weapon resources are going to be worth something. And then the Sorcerer, nothing. So now we restock 1 hero. So there's only 1 hero left to bring out. And it's the Assassin. When gaining the Assassin, you may return every spy currently in a town, including your own, plus 1 VP for each spy removed this way. So in a solo game, that would be max 1 VP if the spy was on the land, but I'm trying to keep him out. Although it doesn't matter too much now. I've got plenty of routes. All right, move them to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, whatever. And now we did our cleanup. We did everything. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let's get our dice back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got a dice modifier. These are my heroes. Thank you very much. Action card. Access granted. I hope I didn't forget anything. South. Again, doesn't really matter at this point, and that is one issue I have with the game, is at some point, once your town is built, unless you need to build alternate routes, since there's no destroy option, the destroy option could make it interesting. All right. Oh, boy. Roll the dice. Three, 5, 6, and 6. They have 1 dice modifier, so let's scrap the highest. Red 6, blue 6, or green 6. I'm not getting rid of one of mine. So red 6 or blue 6. Which one might I want to steal? I don't even know. 6 movement points, but I've got a 5 and I've got a 5. I don't really care which one, so I guess the red. Oh my goodness. This is it. Here we go. Here we go. So they are going to satisfy both their needs if I don't get over there. So I can attract that hero with the magic shop, and they require a blue. There's no way around it. So I have to put a 5, and I will, that's good. I'll be the first to place. And, oh my goodness, I'm going to place that 1 magic shop resource. So I'm going to win that. So what happens when I attract? I attract and move, good, but it has to be blue. But hey, it's a 5. That's incredible. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one is lost because I can't end on land, and even with the dice modifier, I won't make it there. But that's okay because I need that here. So I can attract them with a green die of 6 and place my worker. I'm gonna get the dancer. Even though they're level 2s, I mean, I need them. I need them. Boy. Alright, so I attracted with the green 6, which means I get to move my green from my apothecary to the potion shop, and that is a waste. That is a waste. Can I produce first? Can I steal a green die, produce, and then move? I think I would like to do that. So we're going to go back, and we are going to do this. We're going to steal their green. I'm going to give them my dice modifier. There they go. This could be a big mistake. All right, cool. Steal is free action, so I'm going to use 3 to produce and get land. So I'm going to produce in the apothecary, level whopping 1. Wow. Dice graveyard, get land. I mean, why not? You know, let's just do it for fun. Nice grassy lawn. Now we are going to go here, which I can attract them with a green die, and I will at least have something to move, right? So now I get the move action, boom, boom. A lot of it's lost, but that's fine. And that leaves me with a weapon, and that's clearly going to be a move. I mean, I could try to attract him, and that I could place 1, 2, and 3. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. 4. I could get him in 1 move. All right, so we're going to attract him. We're going to attract him, and we also get to move red 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a dice modifier, and so that's life. That's life. Yeah, so we lost that, and that's it. So let's attract our heroes now. Boom, I have a 6, so I get to go first. I'm going to place a magic shop, so that's great. That means that I won over that hero. Put the resources over, and I get the dancer and her ability. You may use any die to attract any hero, but you must turn it to its 3 side. All right, so it comes to the cost. I'm mostly doing it for points right now, but yeah, okay. Oh. All right, so they are going to attract, so that's 3. They're going to do a wild, they're going to give them a potion, and they're going to give them some magic stuff. There they go. Oh, wait, that's me. I'm yellow. Hold on. I've lost my mind. I get to attract them, so I get to attract them with a weapon. I just need to make sure to say 1 magic there. A weapon, and I don't get to give them the magic. That's troublesome. And I forgot to get my points. I forgot to get my points. What did I put there? I gave them a magic from my magic shop, which was 2 points. And, all right, so I placed this here from my level 1 weapon shop. That's killing me. And I'm not going to use the magic shop one because I need it here. I'm going to place a potion from my level 1 Whopperty Wow, and a, what's going to be my 3rd one? I may as well. potion shop. Whopperty level 1. Wow. Boom. There we go. Okay. All right, so we attracted them, but we didn't win them. We didn't win them. So I had to get them next round. And here I have a 5, so I beat them. So I get to place my magic shop item for 2. Boom, boom. And I win that hero. There we go. There we go. You stay right there. So I got the level 2 sorcerer. And their ability, move any 2 resources to their corresponding 2 shops. That is so useful for Mage Council. I should have gone for that earlier. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to keep these visible for you. So we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving our opponent over there. Okay, we finished hero attraction. This is our last card. Boom. Archangel. When gaining the Archangel from the visiting heroes, you get +2 victory points for every player whose score is greater than yours. So that would be my one opponent, and they always have a greater score because they start at like 40. So I would gain 2 VP. All right, so then we move our figures to the right one. They skip any empty spaces. Boom, boom. We move to the right, which means we just go back to the beginning there. And we get our dice back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Don't topple over like a madman. Let's do it. Actions. Boom. Roll. East doesn't, I don't know why I still roll. It's kind of silly. All right, 4. And just make sure you can see them. All right, so they are right there. 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. Ah, that's awesome. Because they have a dice modifier, highest gets discarded, which makes me so glad I didn't have the highest, or I'd be down to 3 dice, 3 actions. All right, we put our final hero down, so there are 2 turns max. So this turn and 1 more maximum. I must satisfy these 2 heroes' needs. I must get magic over here, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to move any 2 resources to their corresponding shops. Any 2 resources. So that can be this one and this one. But first, let me see if I can produce. And so the blue die, if I were to produce, I would produce 1. And that would allow me to do something. All right, I'm not going to try to get him yet. And I don't have to use this to move. They are probably going to beat me on the magic. So I'm going to put this here to attract this hero. Oh, but that won't work. It needs to be 5 or higher, which I don't have, and I don't have modifiers. They don't have 5 or higher either. This is trouble. So I need modifiers first. There's no, oh, attract comes with modifiers. Perfect. 2. So I need to put a 3 there. I can put a green 3. I can put a green 3 right there. And I'm going to, no, I can do these in either order. So I get modifiers first. Since it's less than 4, I get 2 modifiers. I get those. I'm going to use them both right there. So we are at 5. Awesome. So I get to place first. Now I'm going to have to, I would like to produce, and yes, that's what I would like to do. I would like to produce. I'm certain of it. I'm certain. I'm going to produce for a whopping 1, and expel, I can't because it's a 2 anyway. I'm going to turn this card so that I can move any 2 resources to their corresponding shops. Boom, 1. And should I do that, or should I do this? I think I should do this. No. Yeah, because I can do that next round. I can do that next round. That's fine. I'm doing that. Cool. That was a free action. Now I'm going to attract this hero. Oh no, that's a 4. No, but it's okay. Because, remember, attract and modifiers, thank goodness that happened together. I get +1. I'm going to use it. Boom. So we have 5. Put my little worker there. Whew. That was close. Now I've got 3. I should really move my armor. So move brings the spy over. I don't know if it really matters at this point. I could also try to attract and place one of my magic there. And then place 3 on the next turn. It's risky. That's really risky. The other option is just move these up. That's what I need to do. So I need to move for 1, 2. The third point is lost. Move, and the spy comes back wherever. I'm going to put you here because nobody really needs... No, I'll put you there. There you are, you silly spy. Cool. Let's resolve hero attraction. I get to go first because I have the highest amount. I'm using my 1 from my 1-point weapon shop. That's killing me. I really needed that upgraded really bad. And you are just going to be right there. You're going to be there. Discard, and I get the Gunslinger. When gaining the Gunslinger from the visiting heroes, you and a target opponent roll a die. The winner gains 3 VP. Let's do it. Let's do red. I'm going to be red. They're going to be white. 3 and 1. The winner gains 3 VP. Now, if that had been the solo opponent, they don't gain VP, just nothing happens. So I get 1, 2, 3 because I won. Thank goodness, that was cool. The loser loses 1 VP. You win on a tie. They don't have VP, victory points, so doesn't matter. Awesome. Okay, and then nothing to the Archangel, and I get to go first, thank goodness, because I got a 5. So here you go, here you go. I'm going to place 1 from my level 2 magic shop. Gives me 1, 2 points. Boom, there you go. You go there, you go there. And I get the Assassin as well. I'm almost out of room. I'm afraid you can't see over there. When gaining the Assassin, you may return every spy currently in a town, including your own, +1 VP for each spy removed. Awesome. So I'm glad I got the spy. I'm going to remove it and gain 1 VP for that. Pretty cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I need to get as many weapons as I can for my special Sword Maiden card to get lots of points. All right, so that's the end of that. Now we, nobody to refresh. This is the last round, so skip all empty spaces. They're both here, so it's just like 4, 4. Doesn't really matter. And boom, and boom. I hope I've been moving them. But obviously, I'm not getting buildings at this point, unless there was like a fountain for 3 victory points, but I'd have to remove something else, hope it draws. It's not likely. Oh, okay, last time. So this was 10 rounds. We've gone through twice. That's pretty good. And north, I'm not placing anything. Why did I roll? I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 5, 6, and 3. They don't have any dice modifiers. And I forgot to refresh heroes. There we go. We're refreshed. And I have 2, 1, 6, and 4. Are you ready for this? This is it. So they are going to fill these 3 resources here if I don't get there first. 1, 2, 3. So they need magic. I have an armor, and I can move a weapon, but they need 2 magic. And so I can produce, use my ability to move, use this to produce. So produce goes with spy, and attract goes with get land. I can attract that with anything. Okay, so I have to attract with a high number, so that's going to be something. I may have to steal. So here we go. I want to get all 4. I'm going to see if I can do this. It's hard for me to plot it in my head. So I'm going to produce in the Magic Shop. In the Mage Council, that means I produce 1 and I get a bonus for using a 6. Cool. And then I get to place the spy. That's awesome. Whatever. There you go. Now, I am going to use my special ability to... I'm going to use my sorcerer to teleport these to the Magic Shop. So we now have what we need to be satisfied there. That's great, but now you're out. I have 3 die left. Thank goodness for that. Now I need a weapon. I have the armor, so I need to move the weapon. I need to move the weapon. I can do this. I can do this. Move goes with expel, doesn't really matter. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and expel needs to be 5 or 6 anyway, so it doesn't matter. You go in the dice graveyard. All right. This is where it gets tricky. So I have everything I need to satisfy. I would like to produce as many weapons as possible. I would also like to, I need something high enough to win there. So I need either the white or the blue. I can use a red, white, or blue die to attract them. So first I have to steal. So let's steal with my lowest. Oh no, I can't, because I need a modifier. So let's do it. Oh, this is dangerous. So I can't do everything I want. That's all right. Bid, I'm going to get 2 modifiers. And you're going to go in the dice graveyard. I'm going to swap you and give you that. And I'm going to take one of your high numbers. Let's just go with the white 6. Why not? And then for my last turn, I'm going to attract this hero with a 6, which means I get to go first. I really hope I did this right. This is it. So, weapon shop, 1 point. Boom, I get to go first because I have the 6, and then they'd go 4, 4, and 4. Doesn't really matter. So, next, so the weapon shop was placed. Potion shop can't use. Armor shop for 3. 1, 2, 3. I wish I had done a lot more armor. And then magic shop for 2. So that's 1, 2. And then magic shop for 2. That's 1, 2. Boom. So we satisfied. That hero is super happy. Super happy. And those workers aren't really needed. Last one comes over. Archangel. When gaining the Archangel from the visiting heroes, you get +2 VP for every player whose score is greater than yours. So 1 and 2. Awesome. That is useful. Congratulations. We're at the end of the game. Now, players get to do the final thing. You can, at any point in the game, trade any 4 resources for 1 victory point. I'd like to actually keep the weapon on. I wish I had more because I have that sword maiden that gives me 1 VP for each. But so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 because those are useless and gain 1 VP. And there's no point in getting rid of that one. Now we count up our points. And again, I don't count up for the opponent. So we count up any VP listed on the cards. And I only have 1 of those, I believe. Do I have 1? I don't. It's like the prince and the princess that do that. So now I count up VP for the value of every card. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 16, and 19. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So I got 48, so still won the game. All right, fantastic. We got to the end. Let's go to final thoughts. Whew, well, that was a lot. So, but thank you so much. I love you all. Next time.